Welcome to Republic Tiger Sports Playoff Basketball, live from Columbia at Mizzou Arena. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by C&H Plants, open for the spring on April 9th. Family Safe Storm Shelters. For peace of mind, call Family Safe. Arabella Day Spa, a full-service spa at the corner of Main and Highway 174 in Republic. By Yoakum Automotive, full-service auto repair in Republic since 1986. By Republic Animal Hospital, Republic's newest veterinary clinic now open next to McAllister's. Attorney Ryan Ricketts, serving the legal needs of residents in Republic and the surrounding area since 1996. Agent Carla Stotts at Destinations to Explore, making your dreams come true through the world of travel. Preston Family Dental, let us lead you down the path to a healthy smile. Liberty Tax Service, friendly, accurate tax preparation guaranteed or your money back. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. Mid-Missouri Bank, featuring their no-wait debit card. Chris Yoakum, State Farm Insurance, get to a better state. Crossbreed Holsters, Empire Bank, teamwork pays on and off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Zequiota Fitness, now offering specialized high school athlete training. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel, life is a race, be comfortable. And by Bears All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. And now, Republic Tiger Sports Playoff Basketball.
Alongside Coach Trevor Fisher as he prepares for the state semifinal against Jefferson City Helias. And it's second year in a row you've been here in Columbia, so what's the week been like? Has it been easier to get all of those logistics and everything straightened out a week ahead?
Yeah, the second year has been a little bit easier just because you know what to expect, the different commitments that you have with Misha and trying to get your hotels lined up and the T-shirts and all that stuff. But at the same time, it can be a distraction, and we've tried to get all that stuff knocked out of the way on Monday so we could focus on Helias here the rest of the week.
How have the practices gone?
Not too bad. I think Monday was a little bit shaky just based on the guys were excited and minds were probably focused on other things. So I think coming back Tuesday, we got refocused and we've had good practices here the last 3 or 4 days.
Leaving aside Helias, because we'll get to them and those matchups in a little bit, but just from the aspect of what you've had to kind of concentrate on this week in practice for you, what have you focused on with the team?
Really just our defensive intensity and paying attention to detail and just the mental aspect of it. This time of year, there's only so much you can do physically to get ready. The guys' bodies are worn down, and they've played a lot of minutes, and we've got some nagging injuries here and there. But more than anything, we've tried to keep practice short, but intense at the same time, and focus on the mental aspect of the scattering report, knowing personnel, set plays that they run. So that's what we've kind of focused on, more so at this point in the year than during the regular season on specifics with our opponent. But our guys have locked in pretty good, and I think they're ready to go.
All right, let's take a look at Helias. Obviously a good team to be this far. Isaiah Sykes, their point guard, averages about 20 points a game, very quick. What do you know about him? Kind of what have you told your kids about him as far as how you're going to deal with him?
Yeah, he, like you said, I use the term ultra quick. I mean, he gets that ball in the open floor, and he can get all the way down there in seconds. Very fast, very good with the ball, but also can stop and shoot the ball. I know that the kid 23 from Borgia, he was quick in transition, but he didn't shoot the ball. This kid can do both. He can stop and shoot it. He can drive and get to the basket. Very quick, very good defender. So very, very good player. We'll have our hands full trying to guard him and contain him. But the biggest thing with him is you got to try to stop him in transition, not let him get easy baskets.
What do you do to stop a kid like that? What are you planning to do to kind of slow him down?
I don't think anything in particular as far as changing our game plan. Obviously, we have to pay attention to detail and carry out assignments that we've talked about this week. But he does like to come off ball screen, so we have to have good ball screen defense. He does love when the big man comes and sets the ball screen. He likes to go the other way and go baseline. So we have to make sure we force him into the ball screen where our help is. And then we have to have the ability to step in and take charges. He will leave his feet and get out of control at times. So we have to have guys that are willing to step in and give up their body and take charges on him.
The big guy is Hale Henches, who's a football player, tight end, highly regarded, and reminds me physically a little bit of Dylan Ramsey. Maybe looks to score a little bit more than Ramsey. Can you talk about that matchup?
Yeah, very good post player. He actually, when I saw him on film, he's nowhere near the talent that Tyler Hansbrough is, but he plays that same way. He's not as big and as physical, but that's the way he plays. He is going to post up strong. He's going to seal. He's nonstop, relentless, going to the offensive rebounds. He'll shoot it, and he's already thinking about going to get his own rebound. So he's a physical specimen in there, and we'll have our hands full trying to get him off the block, and most importantly, boxing him out, limiting his second chance opportunities.
This is, as you look at the roster, it's the kind of team that's given you problems. I mean, Waynesville and Nixa had kind of big, long kids, and Helias has some 6'5" kids on the roster. Don't know how much all of them play, but can you talk about how that size matchup and how you deal with that?
Yeah, it'll be a tough test for us. You know, it's no secret that we're not real big across the board. I know, Dylan's obviously 6'3", 6'4", Cody's the same, but Chase Hoffman's given up some inches there in the post, but we have to do it kind of by committee and as a team. We have to have good help defense. We have to pay attention to detail, know personnel, guys that we can help off, guys that we can't leave. So it's just going to take a team effort and a team defensive effort to get the job done.
Have you noticed the attitude is any different this year than it was last year?
I don't think so. I thought last year we had a pretty good attitude, the right mindset, and I don't think it'll be any different this year. I think our guys aren't satisfied of just getting up there. They want to bring back another trophy, but they know that in order for that to happen, they got to win Friday first before they can even start thinking about Saturday. So it'll be a tough 2 days, but I think our guys are ready for the challenge.
What do you feel like? Are there one or two things you have to do well this weekend to come away with a championship?
Yep. You have to limit your turnovers and take care of the ball and get great shots every time down the floor on offense. Against Borgia, we only had 3 turnovers for the entire game, and it's going to take the same type of effort this weekend. And then on the defensive end, it's all going to be about us boxing out, limited teams to one shot. I think our defense will be good enough in the half court to limit teams to take tough shots, but we've got to do a great job of boxing out, finding bodies, and securing the rebound.
Good luck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
At C&H Plants, opening day is April 9th. You'll find them open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is home to your no-wait debit card. Walk in, open a checking account, and walk out with your new card. At Mid-Missouri Bank, the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including the basketball chick, but there's much more. Just go to their website, runningchicks.com, enter the code REPUBLIC, and get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Girls on the Run is holding its annual 5K run on May 10th. It's open to the public, and you can find out more and register at their website. Just Google Girls on the Run Southwest Missouri to find their website and to find out more about this great organization. Liberty Tax Service. Friendly, accurate tax preparation guaranteed or your money back. Family owned by Elvin and Tricia Dunn right here in Republic. Call them before April 8th, set up an appointment, and they'll do your taxes for half what you paid a competitor last year. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio, and now they offer specialized high school athlete training to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. Across from Sequiota Park, call to learn more at 693 6505. Welcome to Columbia on Republic Tiger Sports. The Tigers getting set to go for a shot at the state championship game as they are going to take on Jefferson City Helias in the state semifinals here from Mizzou Arena in Columbia. Both teams on the floor warming up, and we are a little over 4 minutes away from tip-off here at Mizzou Arena, joined by Roger Wheeler, who's going to be taking video and pictures on the baseline during the game. Roger, we could get used to this, couldn't we?
I think we've gotten used to this, David. That's what makes it a lot of fun. It's, you know, in years past, I think, and for other schools, there comes a time when just getting here is good enough. But I don't think this Republic Tiger team looks at that whatsoever. I don't think they're happy just to be here. I think they've got a goal in mind.
They do, and in the first semifinal, there were a couple of teams with similar goals, and it was a similar situation as far as one team not necessarily being happy to be here, Lafayette, where the other team, Farmington, may have been happy to be here, and you might have thought that they would just have been happy to be in the state semifinal. They had never won a sectional game before this year, but they took it down to the wire before losing to Lafayette, and so it'll be Lafayette in the state championship game against the winner of this one between Helias and Republic. We'll be back with starting lineups right after this. Bears All-American Sports Grill, they guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, 4 pages of tantalizing American fare, and always big supporters of the Republic Tigers. Bears All-American Sports Grill in Republic. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. Flea, tick, and heartworm season is here. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. Yoakum Automotive's been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility with shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win. Just mention the Tiger discount. Find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. Travel agent Carla Stotts at Destinations to Explore can make your dreams come true through the world of travel. She has expertise for all travels, so let her book your next family vacation. Call her at 417-848-8369 or click the link to her Facebook page on my website and browse while you're listening for more information. Attorney Ryan Ricketts and his staff pride themselves on giving you honest, timely, and common sense help with your legal needs. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements, so if you're facing a legal issue, call and set up a meeting at 258-7000. Attorney Ryan Ricketts and his staff pride themselves on giving you honest, timely, and common sense help with your legal need. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements, so if you're facing a legal issue, set up a meeting with them to explore your options at 258-7000. Preston Family Dental will lead you down the path to a healthy smile. They offer general dentistry for all ages, plus tooth whitening, 6-month smile orthodontics, and more. That's Preston Family Dental online at PrestonDentalTeam.com. Arabella Day Spa is Republic's new full-service spa, now open at the corner of Main and Highway 174 in Republic. Their services include massages, facials, and nails. Call Ashley McGill to make an appointment at 732-7270.
Players in this Class 4 boys semifinal game. First for Helias Catholic non-starting players, number 10, Sam Houston.
Welcome back to Columbia, where the players are being introduced. They first introduce all of the players on the roster, the non-starters, and they're doing that for Helias right now. They'll be followed by Republic, and then we'll have the starting lineups introduced. While they're doing this, let's go over your starting lineups for these two teams. First for the Helias Crusaders, they are led by 5'10" junior guard Isaiah Sykes. Very quick, will put it up from anywhere on the floor, and he's going to be a key defensively as the Tigers are going to have to control him. He does also a nice job of distributing the ball, and we'll try to get it inside for the Crusaders. Brock Gerstner, another guard in the lineup for Helias. He's a senior at 6 foot. Colin Kaywood, three-point shooter, a junior at 6'2". On the inside, Adam Bax is a sophomore. He's 6'5", and then the other inside presence is Hale Hinchis, a tight end and a highly recruited tight end for the Helias football team. And he will take up a lot of space in the middle. And as you heard Trevor Fisher say, he has always got the motor running and is hard to control on the inside. So it's Bax and Hale Hinchis on the inside for Helias. Isaiah Sykes, Brock Gerstner, and Colin Kaywood, the 3 guards for the Crusaders. Crusaders are 22-7, coached by Josh Buffington. The Republic Tigers come into the game at 25-4, coached by Trevor Fisher in his second year, trying to win back-to-back state titles in his only 2 years as a head coach at the high school level. At one guard, a 6-foot senior, Dylan Beckemeyer, starts for Republic. Another guard, 5'11" junior, Brock Yoakum, and Canyon Smith. That third guard, he is a 6-foot senior. So Smith, Beckemeyer, and Yoakum, the 3 guards. Chase Hoffman at 1 forward for the Tigers, a senior at 6 foot. And, of course, on the inside, Cody Geiger, a 6'4" senior, the leading scorer for these Tigers. Both teams in a final huddle before they take the floor. And we are just about set to tip off here in the state semifinals from Mizzou Arena in Columbia. Tigers break their huddle. The starters get together for one final time in the huddle right in front of the bench. And here come the Tigers. Helias is out there, and it'll be Hale Hinchis, the 6'5" junior, against Cody Geiger, the 6'4" senior, jumping center to start things off. Whistle blows, ball in the air. The tip is controlled by the Crusaders, and they tip it back to Isaiah Sykes. And here come the Crusaders with the first possession. They come near side to Gerstner, and they swing it around far side to Kaywood. Kaywood dumps it down to Hinchis, goes to the free throw line, back to Gerstner, and they swing it near side to Sykes. Sykes directs traffic with his left hand right in front of me, guarded by Beckemeyer. They swing it far side in front of the Tiger bench to Gerstner. Gerstner dribbles it top of the key, comes to Sykes, down in the corner to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles it back out, dribbles middle of the lane inside the free throw line. Little floater is up, no good. Ball is on the floor, tipped away and picked up by Sykes. Sykes goes baseline, drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Hoffman with a rebound. Tigers with their first possession coming up. And Beckemeyer slows it down as he crosses half court. Bounces it down in the corner to Yoakum. And goes to Smith. Smith beyond the arc. Tosses it back out to Beckemeyer, and Beckemeyer sets the play. Goes to Yoakum, coming around a pick right side. He dribbles it, kicks it back out to Yoakum. Top of the key. Between the legs dribble, guarded by Sykes. Bounces it off to Yoakum. Yoakum swings it to Geiger. Outside the arc, back to Beckemeyer. Tigers being patient, exploring this defense. Canyon Smith drives baseline. Double pump. Floater no good. Smith with a weak, Hoffman with a weak side rebound. Puts it up and in. And Chase Hoffman has the first 2 for the Tigers, and it's 2-0 Republic. Sykes has it, almost loses it on the sideline near side. Picks it up, directs traffic. Guarded by Beckemeyer. Again, man-to-man defense. Now almost throwing it away. Hinchis tracks it down. Down in the far corner to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles it out, goes to Sykes. They come to Gerstner. Gerstner bounces it down to Hinchis. Hinchis puts it on the floor, goes at Hoffman. Dishes it out, and it's almost lost, but picked up by Sykes. Sykes to Kaywood. And Kaywood back to Sykes. Tries a no-look pass down low, deflected by Geiger, picked up by Beckemeyer. Here come the Tigers again. Across half court comes Beckemeyer. Crossover dribble, backs it out. Free throw line. Now he goes back in, dishes it out to Canyon Smith. Smith, left wing, goes to Yoakum between the circles. Back to Beckemeyer. The Tigers reset. 5:50 left to go in the first. And the Tigers lead at 2-0 over Helias. And Smith coming around a pick, and an illegal screen is called against the Tigers. And they're going to get, I believe, Brock Yoakum for the foul. That's his first personal. So Helias has it back, trailing 2-0. And they throw it away as Kaywood tried to throw it down low to Gerstner. and it went off Gerstner's head, and Geiger picks it up, goes the other way, misses the layup. Long rebound out to Yoakum. Yoakum to Smith in the corner. Shot fake, back to Yoakum. Wide open from three. No good. Too short. Weak side rebound. Tracked down out of bounds, and falling out of bounds is Isaiah Sykes. And, yeah, it's going to stay with Republic. Sykes, I think, was bumped out of bounds over there, but the official didn't call a foul, and it was out of bounds off of Sykes. If you don't call that foul, it's going to be Republic's ball, and that's what they end up doing. So Republic has it. They bounce it into Smith. Smith tries to find somebody inside, can't find him. Nobody was open, and they go back out to Hoffman now. Top of the key, swings it around to Yoakum. Yoakum to Beckemeyer. Three-pointer up. No good. Rolls around. Henches with a rebound. Here he comes. Crosses half court. Almost stolen away. Kaywood picks it up. Dishes it far side to Sykes. Sykes, jump stop inside. Blocked from behind, but a foul called against the Tigers. I think that's going to be on Geiger. Good body control by Sykes as he double pumped and kept Geiger away from the ball. And the foul is called on Geiger. First on Geiger, and Sykes goes to the line trying to give Helias its first point. Up and good. So it's 2-1 Republic. And one more free throw coming up for Isaiah Sykes. Up and good. Sykes with two. And we've got, I thought a timeout, maybe a substitution. Yep, substitution for Helias. And checking into the game is Sam Houston. Beckemeyer goes to Smith across half court. Left wing to Geiger. Geiger swings it back to Beckemeyer to Smith. Puts up a three. Swish! Canyon Smith with his first three. Quick release, got it off, and the Tigers lead it 5-2. Isaiah Sykes goes to Henches at the free throw line. Back to Sykes. Wide open from three. Puts it up. Swish. Sykes answers. Sykes has 5, and we're tied at 5. Beckemeyer to Yoakum in front of the Helias bench. To Hoffman, top of the key. Hoffman comes near side to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer to Smith. Open, top of the key, and a foul called, and I think it's going to go against Hoffman. Hoffman didn't like the call, but they're going to say away from the ball. Hoffman committed the foul. He's going to sit down, and Dylan Ramsey's going to check in. Chase Hoffman commits his first. And we're tied at 5. Helias a chance to take the lead here. Henches has it. They go to backs and to Sykes. Sykes near side and coming around an illegal screen on the far side is a Crusader, and the whistle blows and a foul called against Helias. So the officials on top of the illegal screens here early. Adam Bax called for the foul, the 6'5 sophomore. And the Tigers tied at 5 with 3:59 left to go in the first quarter. Dylan Beckemeyer swings it near side to Geiger. Back to Beckemeyer, top of the key. Goes right side to Ramsey. Bounce pass down low to Geiger off the glass and good. Nice pass from Ramsey down to Geiger, and Geiger's in the scorebook. And it's 7-5. Quickly the other way comes Helias. Top of the key and a traveling call against Adam Bax. Bax took the ball at the top of the key. Took off, but he didn't dribble it before he took 2 steps, and the travel goes against Helias. The Tigers have it back, leading by 2, 7-5. Just across half court, Dylan Beckemeyer passes it to Smith, to Dylan Ramsey on the left wing. Beyond the arc, goes to Yoakum. Bounce pass down to Geiger. Geiger turns around, shot fake. Oh, schools the defender inside, puts it off the glass and in. Great move by Geiger inside. Timeout, Helias. 3:21 left to go in the first quarter. The Tigers lead it 9-5. Back with more after this. 0. At C&H Plants, opening day is April 9th. You'll find them open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Back in Columbia, where the Tigers lead at 9-5. Helias with the ball a little over midway through the first quarter. Sykes dribbles it up top, passes it to Hoosting. Hoosting has the ball, goes to Henches, top of the key. Henches on the floor twice, spins against Geiger, cut off, throws it away. Geiger was there defensively. Henches had nowhere to go. And a good defensive play by Cody Geiger, and the Tigers, leading by 4, have the ball back. So turnovers have been a problem early for the Crusaders. And here comes Beckemeyer across the timeline, bounces it to Smith. They go to Ramsey, left wing, beyond the arc, lobs it over to Beckemeyer between the rings. Over to Yoakum, open on the left wing, three-pointer up and good! Brock Yoakum drains the three, and the Tigers lead at 12-5 in the first. Far side, Alex Barton into the game for Helias. Comes to Hoosting, back to Barton. Barton dribbles it one time, guarded by Smith, comes to Sykes. Sykes guarded by Beckemeyer. Defensive effort has been great for the Tigers early on. Hoosting bounces it to Sykes, far side, right in front of the Tiger bench. Looks for a pick from Henches, loses the ball, stolen away by Yoakum, and a foul called against Helias. Yoakum was headed the other way, and Helias reached in, and the Tigers in control early. Leading by 7, have the ball back, force another turnover. 4 for Geiger, 3 for Canyon Smith, 3 for Brock Yoakum, and 2 for Chase Hoffman. Tigers hitting 56% from the floor. Canyon Smith, left wing to Dylan Ramsey. Back to Yoakum, down to Geiger. Geiger in the lane, turnaround jumper, floater is good. Nice soft touch by Cody Geiger. He's got 6. It's 14-5 Republic. Adam backs, comes near side to Kaywood, then to Sykes. Sykes, right wing, guarded by Beckemeyer. Ball above the head, looking for Henches inside, can't find him. Now they get it to Henches, turn around, he's double teamed. They go to Backs down the middle of the lane, puts it off the glass and in. Backs was cutting to the glass down the lane, and now quickly the other way. Geiger up off the glass as he takes a pass from Beckemeyer, and he's fouled. Shot no good, but Geiger's going to go to the line. 14-7 the score now. 1:39 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers with the lead. Geiger sends the first one on its way, rolls around and goes down. Hit the front iron and kind of rolled all the way around before it fell in. Beckemeyer checks out. Jordan Kerr into the game for the Tigers. So it's Ramsey, Geiger, Kerr, Yoakum, and Smith. Second free throw up and good by Cody Geiger. He's got 8 points. Backs has it. Comes to Kaywood. Kaywood dishes it near side to Barton. Beyond the arc, down to Henches. Henches, skip pass across court to Kaywood. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound by Canyon Smith. Flies out of nowhere and pulls it down. Here come the Tigers. Leading by 9 in the first. Smith to Jordan Kerr. Kerr to Dylan Ramsey, top of the key. Comes to Canyon Smith. Smith dribbles it against Kaywood. Bounces it to Yoakum, top of the key. To Kerr in front of the Helias bench. Back to Geiger. Thinks about a three-pointer. Instead passes near side to Yoakum. Yoakum has it tipped away on the pass, and Canyon Smith picks it up and then dribbles into the backcourt. Smith thought it had already crossed into the backcourt when he touched it, but it hadn't. He actually touched it and dribbled it on past, and so ends up being a turnover against the Tigers. Cody Geiger sits down, Chase Hoffman back in. So it's Hoffman and now Dylan Ramsey on the inside for the Tigers. They dump it down low. Henches is double teamed, loses the ball, has to track it down out near the perimeter and gets it to Sykes. Sykes puts up a three-pointer. Good. Nice shot by Sykes. He went around the defender, found an opening, and shot it. And it's 16-10 Tigers. Yoakum dribbles it across half court. 34 seconds left to go in the first. Helias now in his zone defense. A 2-3. Yoakum just dribbles the ball out near midcourt, letting the clock wind down. Down to 21 seconds left to go in the first. Tigers leading at 16-10. And a score here would be a nice little cushion for the Tigers as they go to the second quarter. Down to 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Yoakum still dribbling. Goes to Smith in the corner. Down low to Ramsey. Wide open. Off the glass and in. Sykes puts up a half-court shot. It doesn't go, and the Tigers go to the end of one with a big lead. At the end of one quarter in the state semifinals in Columbia, it's Republic 18, Helias 10. Back with more after this. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is home to your no-wait debit card. Walk in, open a checking account, and walk out with your new card. At Mid-Missouri Bank, the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including the basketball chick, but there's much more. Just go to their website, runningchicks.com, enter the code REPUBLIC, and get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Girls on the Run is holding its annual 5K run on May 10th. It's open to the public, and you can find out more and register at their website. Just Google Girls on the Run Southwest Missouri to find their website and to find out more about this great organization.
We return to action. A little turnaround jumper is no good by Dylan Ramsey as the Tigers had the ball first. Quickly the other way. Sykes puts up a three in transition and hits it. Isaiah Sykes with 11 points. And you've got to cover him in transition because he will pull up on the fast break and hit that shot as he did there. Tigers still though leading 18-13. Chase Hoffman has it top of the key, comes near side to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer looks inside and then backs it out on the dribble. Goes out near half court. Crossover dribble. He's guarded by Sykes. Back to man-to-man defense for Helias. Gets it to Ramsey, back to Beckemeyer. Right in front of the Helias bench, far side. Little stop-and-go dribble, jump stop inside, bounces it back out to Yoakum. Yoakum tries to penetrate, then hands it off to Hoffman. Down inside to Ramsey, goes up strong and lays it in. Dylan Ramsey has 4, back to a 7-point lead. 20-13 Tigers. Isaiah Sykes to Henches, and Henches is fouled by Dylan Ramsey. Henches is very physical, and he'll go right at the bucket, and he did that time. He's a little bigger than Ramsey, and Ramsey's a big kid. Helias has it left of the bucket along the baseline. Sykes to throw it in. Can't find anybody. Now he gets it into Kaywood. Hands it back to Sykes. They swing it out to Brock Gershner. Gershner to Sykes in front of the Tiger bench. Top of the key, he goes to McCullum. Casey McCullum into the game for Helias. Down in the corner to Kaywood. Kaywood down to Henches. Double team. Goes across the lane. Stolen away by Canyon Smith. And then the pass from Smith to Geiger goes out of bounds. Smith just tried to get it to Geiger and led him a little bit too much, and Geiger lost the handle as he tried to pick it up, and Helias gets it back. 7-point lead for the Tigers. And it's 20-13. Helias with the ball. Sykes has it guarded by Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer gets right up on him. And now backs off. Sykes, top of the key, crossover dribble, pulls up at the top of the key. Can't get the shot to go. And it's pulled down by Yoakum. Here come the Tigers, leading by 7. With 6:14 left to go in the second. Beckemeyer inside the free throw line. Left wing to Yoakum. Back down to Geiger on the left block. To Beckemeyer, top of the key. Beckemeyer goes to Canyon Smith and back out to Beck. Beck swings it near side to Geiger. Geiger on the perimeter. Dribbles into the lane. Little fadeaway hook. Rolls around. Won't go. Hoffman with a rebound. Puts it up. Won't go. Tipped up by Geiger. And now the rebound pulled down by Helias. And going down is Geiger, as I think he got hit in the eye. And I think he's, to add insult to injury, going to get called for the foul. Geiger goes down. He's got his eye closed in pain, and he wakes up, looks up, and sees that he committed the foul. And I think he did reach in. So he's going to have a seat on the bench. And Cody Geiger, with 8 points, is on the bench for the Tigers. 20-13 lead still for Republic. Henches has it just inside the free throw line. Spin move. Can't get the shot to go, but Ramsey commits a foul on it. And so Henches is going to go to the line. And you heard Trevor Fisher compare him to Tyler Hansbrough, not from a talent standpoint, not that he's not good, but from that engine always running, always going. And we've seen that here early on. Never quits even away from the ball. First free throw is up and good by Hentges. And for Hale Hentges, that's his first point of the night. And he cuts the Tiger lead down to 6, 20-14. Next one is up and good. So Hale Hentges has 2, and the lead's down to 5, 20-15 Republic. Eight points for Cody Geiger, 4 for Dylan Ramsey, 3 for Kenyon Smith and Brock Yoakum for the Tigers. Left wing, Chase Hoffman has it, bounces it to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer top of the key, dribbles against Sykes, dribbles it into the free throw line. Spins around and puts it up, no good. Rebound is tipped and goes out of bounds off of Helias. And now the other official is going to come in and change the call. I think that's probably the right call based on the reaction of the fans across the way. Helias looked pretty upset that had been called in Republic's favor. So Helias gets it back now, a chance to cut into this 5-point lead. They go to backs, get it to Brock Gerstner, puts up a 3, it won't go. Brock Yoakum with a rebound. And gets it off to Beckemeyer. Here come the Tigers, leading by 5. Beckemeyer directs traffic, dribbles far side, goes to Dylan Ramsey, top of the key. Ramsey to Kenyon Smith. Smith is guarded by Colin Kaywood, bounces it to Yoakum. He goes to Beckemeyer, back to Hoffman, top of the key, to Yoakum. Yoakum fakes a 3, left wing. Decides not to do it. Goes down low to Ramsey. Ball is taken away almost, and a held ball as Adam Bax reached in there and forced the alternating possession. It's going to go back to Helias. So the Tigers in a little bit of a dry spell. And here come the Crusaders. Ball almost lost by Casey McCollum. And now they go to Sykes. Sykes with a little 12-footer, banks it home. Sykes on the left wing pulled it up, banked it in. He's got 13 points already. And it's down to a 3-point lead for Republic, 20-17. Brock Yoakum has it, near half court, goes to Kenyon Smith. Good defense in the second quarter by the Crusaders. They've kind of gotten their feet under him. Beckemeyer is fouled as he dribbles out near midcourt. Tried to go around Casey McCullum. McCullum, the 6'5 junior, reached in on him. And checking out is McCullum, and checking back in is Hale Hentges. Inbounding left of the bucket is Kenyon Smith, goes to Ramsey, passes it out to Beckemeyer, to Smith in the corner. Smith pulls it up, hands it off to Beckemeyer, back to Smith. Smith, top of the key, dribbles inside the arc, down to the baseline, puts up a jumper, can't get it to go. The shot is blocked and out of bounds. Off of Republic, it'll go to Helias. And now the Tigers are going to press. And I'm not sure what the call was. And now they're going to give it back to Republic because the shot was partially blocked, and so if it went off the side of the backboard. And inbounding to Hoffman and up and in. Hoffman gets the points. He's got 4. I was saying that the shot was blocked out of bounds off the side of the backboard and then out of bounds. I think one official didn't realize it was partially blocked. Back to a 5-point lead for the Tigers. Kaywood has it, guarded by Yoakum. Goes top of the key to Gerstner, and now they go down to Hentges. Hentges tries to throw it into the middle of the lane. The Tigers knew it was coming. Second time, Kenyon Smith has stepped in front. Down low to Dylan Ramsey, and Dylan Ramsey walks. Ramsey took a bounce pass down low, turned to shoot, and took an extra step. So Helias gets it back. Twice, Helias has thrown the ball on the right side of the lane to Hentges, and he has turned and tried to hit someone cutting down the lane. They've actually done it 3 times, but the last 2 times, Tigers knew it was coming and stepped in front of the pass. Now the pass knocked away by Beckemeyer on the floor, and a foul called against Brock Yoakum as he dives after the ball. Yoakum dove in there and tried to get the ball away and bumped into Sykes, and Yoakum gets called for the foul. So Brock Yoakum commits his second personal. Tigers getting a little bit of foul trouble here. 2 on Yoakum, 2 on Dylan Ramsey, 2 on Cody Geiger. And going to the free throw line now is Colin Kaywood. So it was Kaywood that he bumped into, and the free throw is short, but the rebound by Hentges. Free throw hit the front rim and came out to Hentges over the Tiger rebounders, and now Isaiah Sykes falls down on the far side and gets called for traveling. And the Tigers get it back. Neither team looks very good here in the second quarter. And the Tigers try to build on a 5-point lead. It's 22-17. They've scored only 4 points in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Jordan Kerr is checked in. He gets it to Ramsey. Back out to Kerr, top of the key. Kerr has it, goes far side on the perimeter to Chase Hoffman. Dribbles it twice. Gets it to Jordan Kerr. Between the rings, Kerr dribbles into the free throw line. Spin move. Jumper is up. No good. Too long. Hoffman with a rebound. Hoffman's everywhere. Jump stop. Passes across the lane to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer has the shot blocked between two defenders. Here comes Helias. Sykes on the fast break. Pulls it back out to Kaywood. Kaywood goes far side to Gerstner. Gerstner back to Kaywood. Kaywood, shot fake, top of the key, comes to Sykes. Near side, dumps it down to Henches. Henches, skip pass to the far side. They come back out to Gerstner and then to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles the ball in front of the Tiger bench. And a 2:13 left to go in the quarter. Kaywood still has it, almost throws it away, tracked down by Gerstner. Gerstner goes to Sykes. Sykes right in front of me, guarded by Beckemeyer. Bounces it down to Henches. Henches it, skip pass to Kaywood. And then to Gerstner, back to Kaywood. Top of the key, three-pointer away, no good. Rebound, grabbed out of there by Beckemeyer. Gets it to Smith. Smith dribbles across the timeline. Hoffman was open briefly down low, didn't see him. Bounce pass to Ramsey inside. Ramsey turns around, goes to Beckemeyer. Holds it top of the key, 1:43 left to go, 22-17. Neither team has scored for a while here in the second quarter. Canyon Smith to Chase Hoffman. Tigers really discombobulated offensively here with Geiger out. Inside the lane goes Beckemeyer, has his shot blocked by Henches again. Rebound comes away to Gerstner. Gerstner pulls it up right wing, goes to Kaywood, top of the key. Kaywood guarded by Canyon Smith, bounces it down low to Bax. Bax goes between a couple of defenders, puts it up, gets the shot to go, and he's fouled. And well, I don't know what the official saw there, but there wasn't very much contact, but a chance for a three-point play for Helias. And that's the 8th team foul. And going to the line is Adam Bax with a chance for a three-point play. He's already got 4 points, and he makes the free throw, make it 5. And the lead down to 2 now, 22-20 Republic. Canyon Smith dumps it down low to Ramsey, and Ramsey loses it. Out of bounds. Cody Geiger, since he got hit, has not been back in, and I almost wonder if there's an injury situation over there. He's still sitting at the front of the bench. Now the ball stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey takes it down and has it blocked from behind, but a foul called on Henches. Good play by Ramsey. So Ramsey's going to go shoot 2 free throws. With Geiger out, Tigers not the same team, obviously. But Ramsey will shoot a couple of free throws here. Tigers leading by 2, 22-20. First free throw is up and good. Got the roll. Dakota Fortner's going to check in. Dylan Ramsey has 5. When Geiger went down, he kind of held on to his eye or his head. And so I don't know what that may be, but he has been out since then. Second free throw up and good by Ramsey. He's got 6. And Ramsey's going to have to come up big here with Geiger out of the lineup. Geiger does have 2 fouls, so that may be it as well. I was thinking he had 1, so maybe it's just the foul situation. 33 seconds left, 4-point lead for the Tigers. Sykes dribbling out near midcourt, guarded by Beckemeyer. He throws it to Alex Barton, and they go to Adam Bax, top of the key. Dribbles it twice, passes it off on the wing, and then back out to Sykes. 19 seconds left to go in the half. Tigers leading 24-20. State semifinal from Columbia. Tigers trying to earn their way into a second straight championship game. Henches has it, goes back out to Gerstner, puts up a 3. It's good. Gerstner hit nothing but net. 4 seconds left. Beckemeyer crosses the timeline, pulls it up, misses the jumper short, and we go to halftime, and it's just a 1-point game. A little run there by Helias to end the second quarter, and they are back in it. Tigers lead the Crusaders 24-23 as we go to half. Back with more after this.
Liberty Tax Service. Friendly, accurate tax preparation guaranteed or your money back. Family owned by Elvin and Tricia Dunn right here in Republic. Call them before April 8th, set up an appointment, and they'll do your taxes for half what you paid a competitor last year. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio, and now they offer specialized high school athlete training to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. Across from Sequiota Park, call to learn more at 693-6505. Bears All-American Sports Grill, they guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, 4 pages of tantalizing American fare, and always big supporters of the Republic Tigers. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. Flea, tick, and heartworm season is here. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. Yoakum Automotive's been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility with shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win. Just mention the Tiger discount. Find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. Travel agent Carla Stotts at Destinations to Explore can make your dreams come true through the world of travel. She has expertise for all travels, so let her book your next family vacation. Call her at 417-848-8369 or click the link to her Facebook page on my website and browse while you're listening for more information. Attorney Ryan Ricketts and his staff pride themselves on giving you honest, timely, and common-sense help with your legal needs. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements, so if you're facing a legal issue, call and set up a meeting at 258-7000. Preston Family Dental will lead you down the path to a healthy smile. They offer general dentistry for all ages, plus tooth whitening, 6-month smile orthodontics, and more. That's Preston Family Dental online at PrestonDentalTeam.com. Arabella Day Spa is Republic's new full-service spa, now open at the corner of Main and Highway 174 in Republic. Their services include massages, facials, and nails. Call Ashley McGill to make an appointment at 732-7270.
And we're back in Columbia. Roger Wheeler alongside David Brazil at halftime. We're going to look at the halftime scoring for you real quickly. First for the Helias Crusaders, who finished with 23 points in the first half. Adam Bax with 5. Brock Gershner had 3. Isaiah Sykes is their sharpshooter, and he's the one leading the way as he's got 13 points in the first half to lead Helias. And then Hale Hinchis has 2 free throws to tack on to get the 23 for the Helias Crusaders. For your Republic Tigers, Brock Yoakum has 3. Chase Hoffman with 4. Dylan Ramsey has 6 points. 3 points for Kenyon Smith. And Cody Geiger with 8 points. All 8 points being scored in the first quarter as he got in his second foul early in the second quarter and set out the rest of the first half with that foul trouble. A game of quarters, David, definitely a game of quarters. We found ourselves with the Republic playing well in the first quarter, and it changed very quickly in the second.
Well, I thought the Tigers looked like a completely different team with Geiger out. You know, he sat down with the 2 fouls. At first I thought maybe it was injury-related because he had taken that hard fall, but I think it's probably the 2 fouls, and so he was out for most of that second quarter, and the Tigers really dominated in the first, but had real problems in the second quarter doing anything offensively.
The big thing that I noticed from the baseline was the turnovers. In the first quarter, Republic's first turnover came with less than a minute left on the clock. And what did they end up with 7, so 6 in the second quarter alone. And it just looked like a completely different team, and they looked different without Cody Geiger on the floor.
They did, and then Helias started getting a little confidence as they got some defensive stops. And, you know, nothing to write home about with Isaiah Sykes. He ended up with 13 points, though. With Helias, I'm talking about nothing to write home about with the Helias offense. Isaiah Sykes, the one bright spot there, is he had 13. But Helias didn't look like they were really able to do much defensively other than what Sykes was able to do. Tigers did a nice job on Hinchis. Hinchis has only 2 points, and those were free throws there in the second quarter. He's 0 of 1 from the field, so he's not even getting any shots. Tigers have done a really nice job on him. Rebounding, the Tigers have out-rebounded Helias 11-10. And the turnovers, Republic with an uncharacteristic 7, but 11 for Helias. I thought Helias looked just as lost against the Republic defense as Republic looked against Helias in the second quarter. The good news for Republic is that Helias never really got on track. I don't feel like Helias has found a way to attack the Republic defense yet, other than having Sykes make some shots. That may be enough, but they don't necessarily have a flow offensively.
Coach Buffington was really stressing to them down on the baseline. We could hear him telling them to be patient, to quit trying to rush the shots, take your time. The shots will come against Republic if you're patient. And in the second quarter, they saw that to be, very true. I'm concerned with, like you, I'm sure you talked about it quite a bit. When I look at the stat sheet and I see Cody Geiger with 8 minutes in the first half, that doesn't look right. And with 2 fouls, and I'm sure if Coach Fisher is just sitting him for those fouls, that's okay. But we hope that's all it is, that it's just simply that second foul coming early in the second quarter. He did take a hard fall, but he looked fine after that fall. Republic just needs to do what Republic does in the second half, and that's what we've seen them, so many times come back out in the second half. They're so patient. They run their offense. They do the things they need to do to score points, and they will not be rattled. They will not come out of that locker room concerned. You won't see it in their eyes. So I guess, David, we should have it in ours.
You're right about that, Roger, as always. We're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. The state semifinal action from Mizzou Arena in Columbia, and the Tigers have a lead. Despite the pessimism of Roger Wheeler, Tigers still in the lead, 24-23 at halftime over Helias. We'll be back with more after this break.
At C&H Plants, opening day is April 9th. You'll find them open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is home to your no-wait debit card. Walk in, open a checking account, and walk out with your new card. At Mid-Missouri Bank, the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including the basketball chick, but there's much more. Just go to their website, runningchicks.com, enter the code REPUBLIC, and get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Girls on the Run is holding its annual 5K run on May 10th. It's open to the public, and you can find out more and register at their website. Just Google Girls on the Run Southwest Missouri to find their website and to find out more about this great organization. Liberty Tax Service, friendly, accurate tax preparation guaranteed or your money back. Family owned by Elvin and Tricia Dunn right here in Republic. Call them before April 8th, set up an appointment, and they'll do your taxes for half what you paid a competitor last year. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio, and now they offer specialized high school athlete training to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. Across from Sequiota Park, call to learn more at 693-6505. Bears All-American Sports Grill, they guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, 4 pages of tantalizing American fare, and always big supporters of the Republic Tigers. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information, or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. All right, one half of basketball to go. A chance to play in the state championship game tomorrow is on the line. And the Tigers have the ball as we begin, leading Helias 24-23. They dump it to Hoffman. Hit it cutting Canyon. Smith misses a layup. Rebound to Hoffman. Bounces it in off of a Helias player. The Republic fans thought it went out of bounds, but the official says no, and Helias has it. A chance to take the lead. Geiger is back in there for the Tigers. Starting 5 on the floor for Republic. They lob it down low to Adam Bax. Bax has it right wing. Backs it in against Geiger. They may look to work against him as he's had 2 fouls early in that first half. And they've seen what the difference is in the Tiger offense with Geiger on the bench. Henches has it. Spins against Hoffman. Puts it up too hard. No good. Rebound to Geiger. Geiger gets it to Beckemeyer. Boy, the Tigers have really shut down Hale Henches. Beckemeyer comes near side to Yoakum. Yoakum to Geiger, top of the key. And foul called against the Tigers away from the ball. Third time tonight, I believe, that the Tigers have been called for a foul away from the ball. And Trevor Fisher shaking his head in disbelief. Helias gets it back, trailing by 1. 7:03 left to go here in the third. Helias outscored Republic 13-6 in that second quarter. They dump it quickly down to Henches. Turnaround jumper is no good. Again, good defense by Hoffman. Yoakum with a rebound. Gets it off to Beckemeyer. To Geiger. Geiger steps inside the lane. Floats it up off the glass and in. Geiger with a nice move right to the bucket. And the lead's back to 3, 26-23. And credit Beckemeyer for finding him. Quick 3 away from the top of the key. Misses everything. Adam Bax throws up an air ball. And the Tigers will get it back with a 3-point lead. A minute and a half into the third quarter. Tigers leading by 3. Dribbling across half court is Beckemeyer. Comes to Hoffman near side to Yoakum, top of the key. Bounces it down to Geiger. Bounces it once. Fadeaway jumper is home. Boy, Cody Geiger looks good today. 14 points. 14 points in only about 10 minutes of play. Isaiah Sykes bounces it to Bax on the perimeter. Bax, with his back to the bucket, gets it back to Sykes. Sykes pulls it up, goes to Kaywood. They dump it down to Henches on the right baseline. He swings it to Gerster. They go to Sykes near side. 3-pointer is up. It's short. Block out by Geiger. Grabs the ball, and a held ball. Geiger ripped the ball away from Kaywood, but they said it was a held ball before he could get it away, and Helias will have it back. And Geiger didn't like that call. They may have both had possession for a moment, and the official blew the whistle. So Helias has it, 5:50 left to go in the third, 28-23. Bax has it, swings it near side to Kaywood. Kaywood guarded by Yoakum, goes to Henches, top of the key. They go around to Brock Gerstner. Gerstner dribbles inside the arc and bounces it to Kaywood. They bounce it down to Henches. Dishes it off on the baseline to a cutting Colin Kaywood, who banks it home. Colin Kaywood drove to the bucket. Henches hit him with a little bounce pass and is down to a 3-point lead for the Tigers, 28-25. Beckemeyer brings it across half court, goes to Canyon Smith, comes back to Geiger, and then to Beckemeyer near side. Hoffman on the baseline, dribbles it twice into the lane, shot fake, puts it up, spin move, nice move by Chase Hoffman. Hoffman has 6, back to a 5-point lead, 30-25. Tigers looking better offensively in this third quarter. Kaywood has it between the rings, goes just inside the arc to Henches. Henches dribbles it once and charges into Chase Hoffman. Hoffman takes the charge as he does so well, and the Tigers will get it back, and Henches commits the foul. Hale Henches now with 3 fouls, and he may have a seat on the bench. And a timeout by the Crusaders. 4:58 left to go in the third. Tigers lead at 30-25. Back with more after this. Flea, tick, and heartworm season is here. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. Yoakum Automotive's been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility with shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win. Just mention the Tiger discount. Find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. Back in Columbia, the Tigers with a 5-point lead in the ball. Third quarter, state semifinals. And Dylan Beckemeyer slowly dribbles the ball up court. And Helias is going to trap.
Gets it down to Hoffman. Hoffman dribbles inside, tries to hand it off, starts to hand it off to Yoakum. Instead, a reverse layup and in. What a move by Hoffman. He's got 8. Down low to Hentges. Goes back top of the key to Gerstner. Gerstner gets it off to Sykes. Boy, Hoffman made a nice move. Now Kaywood drives the lane, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Back out to Sykes. Shot fake into the lane. Floater is good. Nice move by Sykes. He's got 15. And it's 32-27. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Hoffman at the last possession looked like he was going to hand it off to Yoakum. Now down low to Geiger. Shot fake. Up off the glass. And it goes. And he's fouled. Cody Geiger got his defender up in the air, put it off the glass, and it went down. And he's got a chance for a 3-point play. And Bax will have a seat on the bench. Adam Bax with 2 fouls, and Geiger with a chance for a 3-point play. Working on a 14-point game. Free throw is up and good. He's got 7 in the quarter, 15 in the game in limited minutes, and the Tigers lead at 35-27. Out top, Gerstner has it. Now they dump it down low to Hentges, right baseline. Skip pass to Sykes. 3-pointer is up. No good. Hoffman with a weak side rebound. Gets it to Beckemeyer. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Tigers reasserting control with Geiger back on the court. Smith, shot fake. Dribbles to the free throw line, extended right side. Hands it off to Hoffman now. Hoffman resets the offense. Is going to give it back to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer standing on the midcourt circle. Comes near side to Hoffman, back to Smith. They swing it left wing to Geiger. Bounce pass down low to Hoffman. Puts it up. Floater is good. Chase Hoffman with 10. And the Tigers' lead is 10, 37-27. Hentges has it at the free throw line. Left side, dribbles it across the lane. Spin move up. No good, but he's fouled. And a 2-shot foul, so he'll go to the free throw line. And the foul is going to be called, I believe, against Brock Yoakum. Nope, it's going to go against Chase Hoffman. That's his 3rd. And so Dylan Ramsey's going to check in. What a game for Chase Hoffman in the state semifinals. Hentges misses the first free throw. Alex Barton, or rather Sam Houston, going to check back in. And standing ovation for Chase Hoffman as he sits down with 3 fouls. What a game for the senior forward. At 6 foot, working against Hale Hentges inside, has had a fantastic game. Second free throw, no good. Here come the Tigers leading by 10. Beckemeyer calls the play. Guarded by Sykes. Bounces it to Geiger. Geiger to Smith, top of the key. Steps inside the arc, then dribbles it back out. Goes back to Beckemeyer. 3:04 left to go in the third. Tigers leading 37-27. Dylan Ramsey has it left wing. Back to Beckemeyer. Comes near side to Geiger. Bounces it down to Ramsey, cutting across the lane. Backs it in. Puts it up strong off the glass. No good. Bounced around twice. Fell off the far side. And here comes Sykes. Sykes across the half-court line. Throws it across to Brock Gerstner. Gerstner, top of the key to Houston. Sykes has it stolen away. Here comes Beckemeyer. Breakaway layup is good. Dylan Beckemeyer with his first 2 points, and it's a 12-point lead. Another timeout, Crusaders. Tigers lead at 39-27. 2:32 left to go here in the third. Back with more after this.
Travel agent Carla Stotts at Destinations to Explore can make your dreams come true through the world of travel. She has expertise for all travels, so let her book your next family vacation. Call her at 417-848-8369 or click the link to her Facebook page on my website and browse while you're listening for more information. Attorney Ryan Ricketts and his staff pride themselves on giving you honest, timely, and common-sense help with your legal needs. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements, so if you're facing a legal issue, call and set up a meeting at 258-7000.
Tigers have outscored Helias 15-4 here in the third quarter and have grabbed a 39-27 lead. And Helias has the ball. Sykes brings it up. Tiger fans on their feet, enjoying things so far. Henches swings it near side to Hoosting. Goes to Sykes. Three-pointer away from the top of the key. He drains it. Isaiah Sykes is money. He's got 18. And he cuts the lead back down to 9. Big bucket for Helias. Beckemeyer dribbles it up. Goes far side to Ramsey. Ramsey to Beckemeyer. Comes to Canyon Smith. Smith, they've been guarding him closely all day. He's only got 3. Beckemeyer comes back to Smith near side, down to Geiger. Geiger on the right block, goes to Beckemeyer. Free throw line jumper away, good. Dylan Beckemeyer with 4 in the quarter, 4 in the game. The lead's back to 11, 41-30. Helias swings it near side to Gerstner. Gerstner holds it, goes top of the key to Hoosting, guarded by Brock Yoakum. Dribbles it near the far side, comes top of the key to Henches. Now he swings it out, kicks it out for a three-pointer away by Hoosting, and it's good. First 3 points for Houston, and it's 41-33. Republic with an 8-point lead. 1:20 left to go in the third. Canyon Smith goes to Dylan Ramsey. Ramsey to Beckemeyer, far side, right in front of Trevor Fisher. Fisher barking out instructions, and now a foul call away from the ball. I believe it's going to go against Helias. The Republic bench is up and cheering. And the foul goes against Houston. His first and the third team foul on Helias. And the Tigers will inbound along the far sideline. Brock Yoakum to trigger the play. He's going to throw it into Beckemeyer. Down to 1:09 left to go in the third. Tigers leading 41-33. Smith into the lane. Pull-up jumper, 8-footer away. No good off the back iron. Rebound fought for, out of bounds off of Dylan Ramsey. Ramsey thought he was fouled. Doesn't get the call. And Helias has it back, trying to cut into an 8-point lead. Tigers had led by 11 just a minute ago. Top of the key to Kaywood. Kaywood dumps it to Henches, 8 feet away, puts it up, can't get it to go, partially blocked. Rebound to Helias. They go out on the right wing to Houston, who hits another 3, and the lead's down to 5, 41-36. So outside shooting, getting Helias back into it. They've got 3 threes here in the quarter. 5-point lead for the Tigers, 35 seconds left to go. Beckemeyer, guarded by Sykes, gets it off to Yoakum. 28 seconds left. Tigers are going to hold it for 1 shot, leading by 5 in the third. Chase Hoffman with 10 and Cody Geiger with 15 to lead the Tigers. Beckemeyer now has it, guarded by Sykes. Gets a little separation to restart the 5-second count. Down to 10 seconds left to go in the third. Beckemeyer, guarded by Sykes. They go out to trap him. He dribbles baseline, and now they call him for turning the ball over with a dribble. And Trevor Fisher not happy with that call at all. And so throwing it in is Helias. They get it in. They go near to Kaywood. Kaywood puts up a jumper. It rolls around and goes down. Colin Kaywood hit the 3 and cuts the lead to 2. So Helias on a roll as we end the third. 1 quarter left to go. State championship spot is on the line. The Tigers need to hold on if they want to defend their championship. They lead at 41-39. Back with more after this.
Preston Family Dental will lead you down the path to a healthy smile. They offer general dentistry for all ages, plus tooth whitening, 6-month smile orthodontics, and more. That's Preston Family Dental online at PrestonDentalTeam.com. Arabella Day Spa is Republic's new full-service spa, now open at the corner of Main and Highway 174 in Republic. Their services include massages, facials, and nails. Call Ashley McGill to make an appointment at 732-7270. At C&H Plants, opening day is April 9th. You'll find them open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well.
Well, you knew it wasn't going to be that easy. Helias has crawled back into it as we start the fourth. Tigers have the ball, leading by 2. 41-39. They immediately go to Hoffman at the free throw line. Loses a handle. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Geiger. Now knocked away. Picked up again. Now Yoakum has it. Now Yoakum knocked down and a foul called against Helias. in the scramble. I think it's going to go against Houston. Ball was loose for a while, knocked away a couple of times, and the Tigers get the call that time. So Tigers get a break. And they've got it right in the bucket, inbounding. 7:46 left to go in the game. They lead it by 2, state semifinals. Beckemeyer has the ball, lobs it into Yoakum, top of the key, and he holds on to it. Waits for Beckemeyer to come back out. He takes it in front of the Tiger bench. Lobs it down to Geiger on the baseline. Baseline, dribbles, spins, puts it up, blocked from behind. Tigers wanted a foul. Helias gets it back. Houston has it in the backcourt, harassed by Beckemeyer. Gets it off to Sykes. Sykes bumps him, no call. They go to Houston. Houston looks down inside to Hinchis. Right baseline, he swings it to Kaywood. Kaywood goes baseline. Now he dishes it back out. They go to Sykes, top of the key, and he walks. Sykes took off down the lane and took an extra step. And now the Helias fans take their turn at being upset with the officiating. So the Tigers get it back, 7:18 left to go. And they lead it 41-39. Dylan Beckemeyer slowly dribbles across half court. Chase Hoffman takes it right wing, goes to Yoakum. Yoakum bounces it down to Geiger. Geiger puts it on the floor one time, shot fake, and he's fouled. Got his defender up in the air again, and he was fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line. First free throw from Geiger is up and good. Geiger with 16 points. And he's got one more coming. Up, good. Nothing but net for Geiger. He's got 17. The lead's 4. 43-39, 7:05 left to go. Helias has it. Give it to Sykes. Far side, harassed by Beckemeyer. They dump it down low to Hinchis. Hinchis puts it on the floor, skip past to Kaywood. Kaywood open from 3, hits it. Kaywood hits the 3. He's got 8, and the lead's down to 1. 43-42. Helias can hit threes in bunches as they've done here, and it's gotten them back into the game. And timeout, Republic. Trevor Fisher wants to talk things over. And we'll keep it right here during this timeout as Trevor Fisher calls his team to the bench. So Republic leading by 1, and they have the ball with 6:36 left to go, but Helias on a roll. The Crusaders shooting 52% from the floor and 60%, 9 of 15 from the three-point line. They're 5 of 8 from the free throw line. The Tigers, 48%, 49% from the floor. They're only 2 of 5 from 3, but they're 7 of 7 from the free throw line. So that's the difference in the game right there. Tigers have a 1-point lead, and they've hit all 7 other free throws. And they're back on the floor. Wow, what a game this has turned into. 6.5 minutes, a little over that left. Brock Yoakum to throw it in. Along the far sideline, gets it into Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer goes to Smith. Smith to Geiger. Geiger back to Beckemeyer. They swing it to Hoffman. Hoffman looks for Geiger, cutting across the lane, can't find him. Back to Beckemeyer. Dribble, spin move, floater, up and good. What a move by Beckemeyer. Went around his defender, spun and put it up and in. 45-42 Tigers, 6:13 left in the game. Isaiah Sykes to Houston, puts up a 3, hits it. Sam Houston with 3 threes, and we are tied. 45-45. Beckemeyer quickly across the timeline. Tigers need another score. Trevor Fisher trying to calm his troops. 10 of 16 from three-point range is Helias. Yoakum goes to Geiger. Geiger has it at the perimeter, drives middle of the lane, puts it up off the glass, strong and in. Geiger takes over, took it from the top of the key right down to the hoop. 2-point lead for the Tigers, 47-45. And they hand it off to Houston. Top of the key, has it knocked away by Canyon Smith, picks it back up to Colin Kaywood. Kaywood goes to Sykes. 5:20 left to go in the game. Sykes to Henches, top of the key. Henches back to Sykes, almost throws it away. Sykes saves it in bounds in front of Helias' bench. Beckemeyer tries to get the steal, then backs away. Around a pick from Henches goes Sykes. Sykes gets Beckemeyer in the air, puts up a three, misses it. Rebound picked up by Kaywood. Kaywood got the long rebound as the Tigers couldn't get a handle on it. Henches goes to Houston. Houston has it between the rings. Tigers wanted to travel, don't get the call. Sykes has it. They go to Kaywood. Kaywood in front of the Helias bench, stolen away by Hoffman. He's knocked down. No call, picked up by Helias. Kaywood comes to Houston. Helias resets, 4:39 left to go. 47-45 Tigers. Sykes to Kaywood. Back to Henches, top of the key. Goes to Sykes in the corner, guarded by Beckemeyer. Picks it up, skip pass, far corner to Kaywood. Kaywood can't get a shot off. And they go back out to Houston. Helias resets again, 4:19 left to go in the game. Tigers with a 2-point lead. Near side to Sykes at the perimeter, dumps it down low. They get it to McCollum, now they dump it to Henches. Henches goes into the lane around Geiger, can't get the shot to go, and Geiger with a rebound. Geiger didn't want to foul him, but stood his ground, and Henches couldn't get the shot in. And the Tigers have it back, leading by 2. 3:56 left to go, timeout. Trevor Fisher wants to talk things over again. This is going to be a short timeout. We'll keep it right here. Helias staying in the game on the strength of their three-point shooting. They're hitting 59% from the three-point arc. That's a good percentage from anywhere. They're actually hitting better from the three-point arc than they are inside. They are 5 of 13 on 2-point shots and 10 of 17 on 3-point shots. So great three-point shooting effort by the Crusaders, and if they keep this up, they're going to be in good shape. If they come back down to earth, the Tigers will be in good shape themselves, and the Tigers will have the ball as we return to action. My heart can't take this, but we'll see how it goes. Tigers have it. They throw it in bounds to Dylan Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer comes near side, stolen away by the Crusaders. Stepping in front of the pass. Sykes has it far side, goes up, can't get the shot, and a foul called against Beckemeyer. From behind, the official called the foul. Beckemeyer didn't think he got him. But it's going to be a 2-shot foul, and Sykes is going to go to the line. Sykes working on an 18-point night. 3:45 left to go. First free throw is up and good by Sykes. Sykes now has 19. Next one on the way. No good. He missed it. Hoffman with a rebound. Again, the shooting is fine from the three-point arc, but Helias not shooting very well anywhere else. Geiger has it, top of the key. Holds it, goes left side. Pump fake, puts it up, leaves it short, gets his own rebound, knocked out of his hands by Helias. It'll stay with the Tigers. 3:26 left to go in the game. Tigers with a 1-point lead and the ball. Checking in is Adam Bax. Checking out is Kaywood for Helias. Helias bounces it in to Geiger. Geiger has it in the lane. Fadeaway jumper is good. Boy, Geiger. 6 points in the quarter and 21 in the game to lead all scorers. 3-point lead for the Tigers, 49-46. 3:15 left to go. Dribbling right side is Gerstner. Now a skip pass. Far side, three-pointer is up. No good, off the back iron by Helias. Rebound to Henches. Puts it high off the glass and in. Henches with a big rebound. He's got 4 points now. And it's back to a 1-point lead for the Tigers, 49-48. Smith has it. Goes to Hoffman, top of the key. Hoffman holds the ball, then goes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer in front of the far sideline, in front of the Tiger bench. Lobs it down to Geiger, and he's fouled from behind. Trying to come around from behind him is Henches, and he commits his 4th foul. Henches was all over Geiger's back. And he commits his 4th, and the Tigers will have the ball left of the bucket along the baseline. Beckemeyer will throw it in. Beckemeyer slaps the ball to start the play, gets it into Canyon Smith. Smith dribbles it back out, guarded by Kaywood. Hands it off to Beckemeyer up top. And Beckemeyer calls the play. Taps the top of his head with his left hand as he dribbles with the right. Dribbles inside, puts up a running shot off the glass. No good, but he's fouled. And a 2-shot foul coming up against Helias. So Beckemeyer is going to go to the line trying to build on a 1-point lead. 2:28 left to go in the game. Foul goes against Kaywood, his first. Free throw on the way from Beckemeyer is good. Beckemeyer has 7 points, all in the second half. Next one is on the way, and he gets it to go. Hit the front iron and rolled over. 8 for Beckemeyer, 51-48 Tigers. Helias has not been able to grab the lead, but they have tied it here in the second half after trailing by as many as 11. Sykes has it, dribbles into the lane, and a blocking foul called against Beckemeyer up top. It's going to be on the floor, but it's going to be the 4th team foul against Republic. So throwing it in left of the bucket, they get it into Hinches and come to Kaywood. Kaywood to Sykes. Sykes, left wing, looks for Hinches inside, guarded by Hoffman, can't find him. They swing it far side, back to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles baseline, then pulls it back out. He's guarded by Yoakum. They come to Gershner, then back to Sykes. 2 minutes left to go in this state semifinal game. Hinches throws it to Gershner, to Kaywood. Down to Bax. Bax dribbles into the lane, spin move, puts it up off the glass. No good, too hard. Hoffman with a rebound. Hoffman grabs it out of there, and here come the Tigers, leading by 3 in the ball. 1:42 left to go in this state semifinal game. The orange crowd stands on its feet on the far side. Tigers, a score here would put them in good shape. Beckemeyer holds the ball, lobs it to Geiger. Geiger leans in, goes into the lane, shot fake, pulls it back out, throws it to Yoakum. 1:23 left to go. Trevor Fisher wants another timeout. 1:23 left to go in the state semifinal game. The Tigers lead it by 3, and they have the ball. Tiger cheerleaders do their thing down on the right baseline, to the right of me, down on the end where the Tigers are shooting. The big orange-clad section across the way on its feet, cheering along. Trevor Fisher calling up a play. Assistant coach Dan Stander asking something of the official out of the huddle. And the Tigers are back on the floor. They wait for Helias to come back out. Again, to set the situation, 51-48 is the score. Tigers leading it. 1:23 left to go in the game. Brock Yoakum to inbound. And he gets it in to Beckemeyer, knocked away and out of bounds off of Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer had Sykes all over him, and he lost the handle out of bounds, and Helias gets it back. Tigers need to stop. 51-48. Again, 10 of 18 from the three-point arc is Helias in this one. It's what's kept them in it. Gershner has it. They swing it to Kaywood. Down low to Hinches. Hinches back to Kaywood. Puts up a 3. Hits it. And we are tied. 1:04 left to go. Helias has tied it at 51. Kaywood has 3 threes in the half. Hoffman has it, top of the key, and away from the ball, a foul called against Canyon Smith, and Trevor Fisher is livid. 4th time they've called a foul away from the ball. Trevor Fisher can't believe it. Helias gets it back with a chance to take the lead. 52 seconds left to go. Sykes is going to dribble it up court, and Helias is going to call a timeout. And they get it. 42.4 seconds left to go. Helias with the timeout, and we will keep it right here. Trevor Fisher still in the official's ear. Not happy with that call. And so let's set the scene. Tigers shooting 51% from the floor, 20 of 39. They're 2 of 5 from beyond the three-point arc and 9 of 9 from the free throw line. Helias has done almost nothing but shoot threes here in this second half. They're 17 of 34 from the floor. They are 11 of 19 for 58% from the three-point arc. They have lit the Tigers up from long range. Helias only 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Isaiah Sykes with 19. Colin Kaywood with 11, all in the second half. For the Tigers, Cody Geiger with 21, Chase Hoffman with 10. Beckemeyer has 8. Dylan Ramsey with 6. Canyon Smith with only 3. They've done a nice job on him. And Helias with a possession here with 42 seconds left to go. A chance to take the lead. Tigers need a stop. They throw it into Sykes. Sykes almost walks with it as he lost his balance briefly, but he kept the pivot foot. Guarded by Beckemeyer. They go to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles it, backs between the circles, ball above the head, guarded by Geiger. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. Beckemeyer now guards Sykes. Out near half court. Sykes backs it out. 24 seconds left to go in the game. We're tied at 51. State semifinals. Sykes picks it up and a timeout called by Helias. Sykes was in trouble as Beckemeyer had trapped him out near half court. And a timeout called by the Crusaders. 19.9 seconds left to go. And the Crusaders will have a ball and the chance to win it when we return to action. Boy, a lot like last year's semifinal game. Tigers actually trailed in that one and got a late putback off of a miss by Marcus Miller to advance to the state championship game. Helias has just pure and simple shot the three-pointer to get back in it. 11 of 19 for 58% from the three-point arc. And they've tied this one 51-51. And now they've got the ball and a chance to win. They have not led. If they've led at all, it was very early. And I'm not sure if they've had a lead. Tigers jumped on top 18-10 after one, but credit the Crusaders for fighting back. And the official who called the foul is standing over near the orange section on the far side, getting an earful from the fans as we return. But here we go. They throw it into Sykes. He takes it in the backcourt. 19 seconds left to go. Guarded by Beckemeyer. Sykes dribbles across the timeline. Bodies up on Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer reaches in. And they go to Gerstner. Gerstner almost has it stolen away up top. And Yoakum reaches in. Colin Kaywood hangs on to the ball, but the foul against Yoakum, but that is not a shooting foul yet. 7.7 left to go. And that's a 6-team foul, so good foul by Yoakum. 7.7 left. Backs inbounding on the far sideline. Lobs it into Henches. Henches takes it inside. They swing it to Sykes. Long three-pointer is up. Short. Rebound to Henches. Puts it up. No good. Tip is no good, and we're going to overtime. Two-point blank looks at the bucket by the Crusaders, and they missed them both. End of regulation. A 4-minute overtime coming up. 51-51. A chance at the state championship tomorrow on the line. Back with more after this.
Coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is home to your no-wait debit card. Walk in, open a checking account, and walk out with your new card. At Mid-Missouri Bank, the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic.
Well, we're tied at 51. 4 minutes on the clock, and we're going to jump center to start things over. What a state semifinal game this has been between the Crusaders and the Tigers. Geiger and Henches at midcourt. Crusaders control the opening tip, and they control this one as well. Colin Kaywood hands the ball off to Sykes, and the Crusaders have it. 3:54 left to go in overtime. They come to Kaywood. Kaywood, left wing, guarded by Yoakum. Holds the ball, dribbles it up between the rings, goes far side to Gerstner. Gerstner passes it off to Sykes, guarded by Beckemeyer. To Backs at the top of the key. Back to Sykes, 3:37 left to go. Ball above the head by Sykes. Dribbles around Beckemeyer, ball knocked away inside and picked back up by Kaywood. Lucky break by the Crusaders as the ball was knocked away by Geiger in there, and it went right to Kaywood. Kaywood has it right wing. Comes to Backs, top of the key. Backs back to Kaywood. Kaywood dribbles against Yoakum. Comes near side to Gerstner. Gerstner on the floor, bounces it down to Hentges, guarded by Hoffman. Spin move off the glass and good, and the Crusaders take the lead. 4 points for Hentges. The Tigers have controlled him, but the Crusaders lead it by 2, 53-51. Hoffman has it right wing. Tigers need a score. Yoakum down to Geiger, knocked away. Yoakum couldn't get it to Geiger, and no foul, and now a foul as I believe it's going to go against Beckemeyer in the backcourt. He ran up on Isaiah Sykes, and Sykes is going to go shoot free throws, 1-1. Hentges ended up with the ball down there as it was knocked away on the pass, the entry pass from Yoakum to Geiger, and Helias with a chance to extend a 2-point lead. 2:49 left to go in overtime in the state semifinals. Sykes shoots the first one, hits it. He's got 20. Next one is up and good. And a 4-point lead for the Crusaders. 21-point night for Sykes. Here comes Republic. They need a score. A little over 2.5 minutes left to go in overtime. Geiger works on Hentges, crosses over, goes inside, shot fake. Hentges holds his ground, but Geiger gets the shot to go. Geiger with a big move inside, and a timeout called by Republic. Down to a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. 2:34 left to go. Geiger working on Hentges, who's, despite not scoring, is a key part of the offense. Everything sort of runs through him and Sykes. And so working on him with 4 fouls, trying to get him to pick up his 5th. But Hentges did a nice job of holding his ground, not leaving his feet. Geiger, though, used good body control to kind of float it up over him, get the shot to go. 2:34 left to go in overtime. The Tigers led at 24-23 at half. They built an 11-point lead at one point in the second half, but watched it slip away as Helias was at one time shooting 60% from beyond the three-point arc. They've cooled off now down to 55%. And Helias has the ball as we return to action. 2:34 left to go in overtime. Tigers are going to press. See if they can force a turnover against the Crusaders. Sykes throws it into Backs. Backs dribbles against Geiger. Picks up the dribble. He's in trouble. Throws it to Kaywood. Kaywood still not across the timeline. Now he gets it across the timeline to Sykes. And Helias is going to pull it out a little bit. 2:22 left to go. Helias leads by 2. Sykes goes around Beckemeyer. Picks it up. Tries to hand it off. Now he goes to Hentges on the baseline. Hentges, one move, and he charges into Hoffman. Hoffman takes his second charge of the night. Hoffman in position, and Hentges runs over him. So the unofficial record holder at Republic for charges taken may have just taken his most important of his career. And Hentges is on the bench for the remainder. 2:12 left to go. Tigers have it back, trailing by 2. Again, the three-pointer hasn't been a big weapon for the Tigers tonight. Yoakum has it. Left wing goes to Smith. Smith thinks about a 3, dishes it to Geiger. Geiger to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer penetrates, goes in the corner to Yoakum, puts up a 3, rattles around, it goes! Yoakum hits the 3! It's 56-55 Tigers. 1:46 left. Kaywood guarded by Yoakum. They swing it to Sykes. McCullum is in the game now for Helias. Sykes drives baseline, puts it up. He's fouled. Shot's no good, but he's going to shoot 2. Now they're going to say it's on the floor, I believe. They're going to say it was on the floor, and they're going to say the foul was against Beckemeyer. And Beckemeyer now has 4 fouls. Well, it's going to be 1 and 1, I guess. I don't sure. No, it's going to be 2. I thought he pointed as if it were 1 and 1, but the first free throw is no good. So Sykes misses one. 21 points for Sykes, 23 for Geiger. 2 great players going at it. Next one is up and good. Sykes hits the free throw, and we are tied at 56. 1:36 left to go. Advantage back in Republic's favor. They've got the ball with a tie game. Yoakum goes to Smith. Smith back to Yoakum, top of the key. Looks inside, dribbles it twice, back to Hoffman. Hoffman goes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer guarded by Sykes, 1:15 left to go. Dribbles the ball, dribbles between the legs, backs it out. Sykes still on him, goes to Yoakum. Near side, right in front of me, to Hoffman. Hoffman holds it between the rings, comes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer in front of the Tiger bench, ball above the head to Smith. 3-pointer up. No good. Too long. Rebound. Pulled down by Geiger. Hits a cutting Beckemeyer. Up in the air to Smith. Smith at the perimeter. Dribbles inside. Down to Hoffman. Off the glass. It's blocked. Tipped away to Helias. Here comes Sykes. 48 seconds left to go. The Crusaders have a chance to win it now. Leading, or rather tied, at 56 with the ball. Down to 39 seconds left. Tigers are going to need another stop. Tigers had a couple of cracks there and couldn't get it. Gerstner in front of the Helias bench comes to backs between the rings, back to Gerstner. 26 seconds left. Bounce pass to Sykes, dribbles it out near half court, guarded by Beckemeyer. To Gerstner, back to Sykes. Sykes and Gerstner play catch. Gerstner has it, guarded by Beckemeyer closely. 14 seconds left to go. Dribbles it. 11 seconds left. 10 goes between the legs twice. Still guarded by Beckemeyer. 7 seconds. 6 and a 5-second call. A 5-second call as Beckemeyer was guarding him closely, and he never got rid of it. Helias not happy with that one. The Tigers have it back. 5.3 seconds left to go. Timeout. Timeout, Helias. Beckemeyer did not back off. He didn't give any separation, and the 5-second count continued, and Beckemeyer gets credit there. Great defense by the senior point guard. Tied at 56. Tigers with the ball. Cheerleaders on the floor. I'll let you listen to them for a second while I catch my breath. All right, here we go. 5.3 seconds left. Starters on the floor for the Tigers. Yoakum will inbound in the backcourt. He's going to try and hit Beckemeyer going towards the basket. Instead, he goes to Geiger. Geiger takes it, goes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer quickly down the right side of the lane, double pump. Can't get the shot. Rebound, Helias. We're going to double overtime. So the Tigers that time with a chance and couldn't get it. Helias misses their chance at the end of regulation. Republic. It would have been tough with only 5.6 left and almost the length of the floor to go, but they had their chance there, couldn't get it to go. Beckemeyer took it all the way after taking a pass in the backcourt from Geiger. And kind of double pumped, tried to draw a foul, couldn't get it to go. It was short, and pulling down the rebound was Adam Bax. We're going to go to double overtime. Tigers returning to the floor, and here comes Helias. And we're going to do 4 more minutes. Official kind of gives me a look as he walks over here. Nods his head. We're seeing a great game. And we're going to jump it again, center. Geiger and Henches. Helias has controlled the first two, and Geiger leaps, and now some kind of violation on the inside. Well, maybe I don't know if we're going to re-jump. No, they're going to give it to Helias. They say a violation, some sort of violation against Republic, and maybe one of the Tigers jumped into the circle too soon. So Helias will get the ball to start the second overtime. Bax has it, hands it off, and they go far side to Kaywood. Kaywood is guarded by Yoakum. He comes around a pick now and goes to Gershner. They swing it near side to Sykes. 3:45 left to go in the second overtime. Sykes gets in the air, has to dish it off to Gershner, back to Sykes. Sykes on the far sideline. Dribbles inside, a little pull-up jumper is away, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Bax, puts it up, off the glass and good. Adam Bax with a big offensive board. And that's 7 for him, and Helias has the lead again. Tigers need to answer. They were down by 4 in the first overtime and came back. Geiger works inside, spin move, up off the glass, rolls around, won't go. Rebound, pulled down by Helias, that's McCullum. McCullum gets it off to Sykes, and Sykes is going to dribble it across half court. Helias leading by 2. They need to be in no hurry here. McCullum has it, comes near side to Sykes at the perimeter, dribbles to the free throw line, down to McCullum inside, and a charging foul! Hoffman takes a third charge! Unbelievable! Chase Hoffman has taken 3 charges. He's got 10 points. What a game for Chase Hoffman. Helias fans don't like it, but Hoffman was camped out there in position, and he took the charge. So here we go, Tigers, a chance to tie it. Geiger has it at the perimeter to Yoakum. Yoakum takes a long 3, short, rebound, tipped up, and pulled out of there by Helias. Quick 3 by Yoakum as he was left open, and now Sykes loses the ball in the backcourt, picks it back up, and he's going to get it back and dribble it across. 2:28 left to go. Helias a 2-point lead in the ball. They bounce it to McCullum. McCullum has it free throw line back to Sykes. Sykes dribbles to the free throw line, down the middle of the lane, floater no good. Rebound tipped away, pulled up, and held ball. Alternating possession is going to go back to the Tigers. So the Tigers get it back. 2:16 left to go. I got to tell you, I got about enough voice to last 2 overtimes, so I don't know if I can go a third, but we'll see. And a timeout. I didn't see who called it, but it's a full timeout. I believe Republic wants to talk things over. 2:16 left to go in the second overtime. Helias leading 58-56. Back with more after this.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including the basketball chick, but there's much more. Just go to their website, runningchicks.com, enter the code REPUBLIC, and get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable.
All right, 2:16 left to go in double overtime. Tigers are going to have the ball trailing by 2. Brock Yoakum's going to throw it inbounds. Tigers have the length of the floor to go. Cody Geiger with 23 points. Chase Hoffman with 10 points and 3 charges taken. And that last one, a big one. Canyon Smith has it, bounces it far side to Hoffman. Hoffman bounces it back to Yoakum, top of the key. They go down inside to Geiger. Hook shot is up and good. Geiger took the shot, put it in, and we're tied. 58-58, 1:56 left to go. Sykes dribbles against Beckemeyer. Standing out near half court. Backs it out. 1:44 left to go. They go to Gershner. Gershner in front of the bench. Far side. They come to Bax, top of the key, back to Gershner. Gershner to their far hash mark. Bounces it down in the corner to McCullum. McCullum dribbles it out. Gets trapped and a timeout called by Josh Buffington.
as McCullum picked up the ball and was in trouble, so McCullum calls timeout. Down to 1:30 left to go in the game. We're tied at 58. Helias with the ball when we return. Back with more after this. Girls on the Run is holding its annual 5K run on May 10th. It's open to the public, and you can find out more and register at their website. Just Google Girls on the Run Southwest Missouri to find their website and to find out more about this great organization. Liberty Tax Service. Friendly, accurate tax preparation guaranteed or your money back. Family owned by Elvin and Tricia Dunn right here in Republic. Call them before April 8th, set up an appointment, and they'll do your taxes for half what you paid a competitor last year. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio, and now they offer specialized high school athlete training to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. Across from Sequiota Park, call to learn more at 693-6505. Back in Columbia, state semifinals, 58-58. Helias with the ball. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in double overtime. If you just joined us, what took you so long? Sykes has it in the backcourt, and he's going to dribble it in, and the Crusaders are going to set the offense. They're playing without Hale Hinches, their big center, who fouled out at the end of regulation. Or maybe it was the end of one overtime. I can't remember when it was now. Sykes has it, dribbling in front of the Helias bench, far side. They come to McCullum. McCullum has it, goes back to Sykes. 1:09 left to go. Helias just running clock. I don't know if they'll hold it the whole time, but Sykes dribbles it, goes to Kaywood on the far sideline. To Bax to Sykes. Sykes to Bax. Bax all by himself out there. Now Geiger comes out to pick him up. Bax tosses it over to Sykes. Sykes dribbles it, 47 seconds left to go. To Bax in front of the Helias bench, back to Sykes. Helias is, it looks like, going to hold it for one shot. Now the Tigers come out to trap. And a timeout, I think. Yep, timeout called by Helias. Didn't know if it was a foul away from the ball or some kind of violation or just a timeout, but Helias calls the timeout to talk things over, and we'll keep it right here. Tigers shooting 49% from the floor. Helias shooting 48% from the floor. Tigers shooting 37% from three. Helias shooting 55% from three. And the Tigers have hit all of their free throws. And Helias hitting only 64% of its free throws. Tigers are 9 of 9 from the line. And they have needed every one of them. And so Helias, for the second time, will have it with under a minute left and a chance to win and advance to the state championship game. They had their crack at it at the end of regulation. They couldn't get it to go. In fact, they had 3 cracks at it. 2-point blank shots after a three-pointer miss and couldn't get the shot to go down. And that last 5 seconds, I don't think I've ever experienced 5 seconds that took longer to tick off a clock. They got 3 shots away and didn't hit any of them. And here we go. 36 seconds left. Sykes guarded by Beckemeyer. Sykes dribbles it, picks it up, goes to Kaywood. Kaywood to Bax. Bax guarded by Geiger between the rings. Hands it off to Sykes. Pulls it back out. 22 seconds. They're going to double team. They bounce it to Gerstner. Gerstner drives baseline, guarded by Smith. They get it back and almost a travel, but no call. Back to Sykes. Sykes at half court. Again, guarded by Beckemeyer. Sykes dribbles right side. Double team briefly. Goes baseline to Kaywood. Kaywood puts up a jumper. No good. It's long. Blocked out. Out of bounds. 0.6 seconds left. And the Tigers are going to have it with a chance for a little bit of a Hail Mary here. 0.6 seconds left. Time to get off a shot. You know they've worked on something like this in practice for this situation. Dylan Beckemeyer with a long baseball pass. Throws it down to Hoffman. Tipped away. Time expires. We are going to triple overtime. Triple overtime in the state semifinals.
I am out of room on my score sheet. And so we'll put 4 minutes back on the clock. It was 18-10 Tigers after 1. It was 24-23 Tigers after 2. It was 41-39 Tigers after 3. It was 51-51 at the end of regulation. It was 56-56 at the end of the first overtime. It was 58-58 at the end of the second overtime. And here we go again. Tigers still the defending state champs and still trying to earn their way back into the state championship game. They're going to have to do it in one of the best games ever played at the state tournament in Columbia. A triple overtime thriller between the Crusaders and the Tigers. And the teams return to the court. 25 points for Cody Geiger, 22 for Isaiah Sykes. The Tiger defense has been big, and so has the Helias defense in the second half. Ball is up, and the tip is controlled by Republic. First time they've controlled the tip all night. How many times do you even say that? There's usually only one tip per night. Canyon Smith has it, and he's guarded by McCullum to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer on the half-court circle, holds it, throws it to Canyon Smith. To Hoffman, to Yoakum. Top of the key, bounces it down in the lane to Geiger. Between a couple of defenders, has the shot blocked. Pick up by Hoffman. Shot is short. Rebound pulled down by Helias. That's McCullum. Had a couple of cracks at it, couldn't get it to go. Helias has it back. Almost handed off to Sykes. Instead, they go now to Kaywood. Kaywood, they're going to run a little weave briefly out top. Get it to Sykes. 3:15 left to go. 58-58. Down low to Bax. Bax to Kaywood. Kaywood on the right wing, guarded by Smith. Tries to go around a pick. Now he dribbles into the free throw line, inside the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it out to Yoakum. Yoakum almost loses it. It was a little bit too far ahead, but he tracks it down, gets it to Beckemeyer. 2:52 left to go. Yoakum to Hoffman. Hoffman to Beckemeyer right in front of Trevor Fisher over by the Tiger bench. To Canyon Smith. Smith to Beckemeyer. They play catch a little bit. Back to Hoffman, top of the key. Hoffman to Smith. Every possession, of course, so vital here in triple overtime. Yoakum dribbles into the free throw line, bounces it down low. Ball is on the floor, picked up inside, and a timeout called by Helias as McCullum grabbed the ball on the floor. Yoakum tried to bounce it down to Hoffman. It went off his fingertips. The ball was loose briefly, but McCullum picked it up and heads up play as he calls a timeout. 2:24 left to go in the third overtime. Still tied at 58, right where we were when this one started. What an even game. It's the three-point shooting of Helias and the free throw shooting, 9 of 9 from the line for Republic, that have been two of the big keys in this one. Cody Geiger with 25, Isaiah Sykes with 22. Also for the Tigers, Chase Hoffman, the only other player in double figures with 10. 8 for Beckemeyer, 6 for Yoakum, 6 for Dylan Ramsey. Only 3 for Canyon Smith. So Canyon Smith hit a 3 early on and hasn't scored since. They've done a great job on him defensively, really locked him up. Houston checks in for Helias now. And the 5 on the floor for the Tigers are the starters. Beckemeyer, Smith, Yoakum, Hoffman, and Geiger. Here comes Helias. 2:18 left to go. 58-58. Triple overtime. State semifinals. Houston has it. Goes to Bax, top of the key. They swing it to Sykes. Sykes left wing. Guarded by Beckemeyer. Gets a little bump. Drives inside. Tries to dish it off. Hoffman almost took another charge. And instead it's just out of bounds. No, it is a charge. Hoffman takes his 4th charge. What a performance defensively by Chase Hoffman. He got run over. Sykes tried to go around him and dish it around him. but he gets called for the charge. 2 minutes exactly left to go in what I believe is triple overtime. Beckemeyer to Smith to Yoakum, top of the key. Yoakum hands it off to Beckemeyer, right wing. Beckemeyer drives inside the lane, spin move, scoop shot too hard. Hoffman with a follow, no good. Geiger with the follow off the glass. It's good. Tigers with the lead, 60-58. Sykes hands it off to Hoosting in front of the Helias bench. The backs between the rings, far side to Sykes. Sykes directs traffic around to Pick, goes inside, floats it up off the glass, and we're tied. Sykes answers, 1:23 left to go, 60 apiece. Beckemeyer dribbles it up against Sykes. Comes near side to Smith. Smith ball above the head to Hoffman. Hoffman thinks about a pass to Beckemeyer. Instead, holds it up, and now he gets it to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer left wing in front of the Tiger bench. Holds it above his head, comes to Brock Yoakum. Yoakum holds it at half court. 1 minute left to go in triple overtime. Yoakum dribbles it against Hoosting, and now Beckemeyer is held as he takes the ball, and he's going to, I believe, go to the line. Looking up at the scoreboard, it's been so long since there's been a foul. Yeah, it's double bonus. So he's going to shoot two. First one from Beckemeyer is up, swish. .50 seconds left. Second free throw, no good. 1 point lead, 61-60 for the Tigers. Need a stop. 45 seconds left. Sykes goes to Gerstner. Gerstner to Hoosting. Hoosting to Sykes. Sykes dribbles against Beckemeyer. 37 seconds left to go. Dribbles it between the rings, bounces it to Bax. Bax dribbles against Geiger, tries to get a back cut, can't get it. Hands it off to Sykes instead. 28 seconds left. Goes baseline. Puts it up, double pump, off the glass, no good. Tipped by Hoffman, picked up by Smith. Smith hands it off to Yoakum. Tigers have it, and Yoakum calls a timeout, but a foul was called before he gets it, I believe. I don't know if they're going to give him a timeout or not. No, they're going to call a foul. They are going to call the foul, but a timeout, I believe, by Yoakum anyway. Well, I don't know now if they are going to call the timeout. Nope, they're going to stay out there. Yoakum was trying to call the timeout. Instead, the foul was called, and so Yoakum's going to go to the line. All right, 61-60, 19 and a half seconds left in triple overtime. In the state semifinals, Yoakum steps to the line. Remember, in the sectionals, 12 of 12 from the free throw line, and he is clutch. He hits it. 4 points for Yoakum. Drains the free throw. It's 62-60. Remember, Helias, 11 of 20 from the three-point arc. They can shuck it up from out there even if Yoakum hits the shot here. 2 point lead. Yoakum dribbles it 3 times, eyes it, sends it, hits it. Brock Yoakum has 5 timeout Helias. 19 and a half seconds left to go. 63-60 Tigers. Back with more after this.
Bears All-American Sports Grill, they guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, 4 pages of tantalizing American fare, and always big supporters of the Republic Tigers. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information, or visit them on the web at empirebank.com.
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen a better game than this at any level. Tigers lead Helias 63-60 with 19 and a half seconds left in triple overtime. Brock Yoakum just stepped up, and the junior drained 2 free throws to make the lead 3. And now the Tigers need a stop. Helias is 11 of 20 from beyond the three-point line. And the Tigers will try to shut down that option. Length of the floor to go for the Crusaders. Bax was going to throw it in. Instead, they are going to give it to Sykes, I believe. Sykes is going to throw it in the backcourt. Gets it into Bax. Bax has it stolen away by Geiger. Geiger dunks it home. Stolen briefly by Beckemeyer. Bax picks it up. Beckemeyer yelling no fouls. They put it down low. Off the glass and in. Off the glass and in for Helias. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Foul committed by Helias. 65-62 Tigers with 1.4 left. Cody Geiger intercepted a pass in the backcourt, took 2 steps, and threw it down. And now Kenyon Smith to the line with a chance to clinch it. Free throw is up and good! Kenyon Smith, with only his 4th point of the night, makes the lead 4. And make it 5. The Tigers are going to the state championship game. 1.2 seconds left, 1 point. It's up, the three-pointer no good, and the Tigers win it in triple overtime. 67-62 over the Helias Crusaders. What a game. What a game. Cody Geiger finishes with 29 points, and the 2 big ones as the Tigers led by 3 and needed a stop. Cody Geiger in the backcourt, steps in front of a pass, rips it away, goes to the bucket and slams it home with 2 hands, and the Tigers' title defense is still alive. 67-62. Waiting for Trevor Fisher to come over and talk. Unbelievable. Trevor Fisher making his way over. You got any energy left to talk?
Maybe.
Well, have you ever been involved in a game like this? Do you remember one?
Maybe. If we did, it doesn't feel as good as this one. We battled. We got that early lead. They made a run there in the first half. And then in the second half, both teams are running on fumes. And in the overtimes, and it just came down to getting stops on the defensive end. We had huge stops at the end of overtimes and rebounds. And these seniors just refused to lose and didn't want their season to end today.
Talk about the defensive job you did on Henches, and he ends up fouling out. I think he had 6 points.
Yeah, great job, not only by Chase and Dylan and Cody and all those guys, but as just a whole team effort as far as doubling down and making it tough for him. So just proud of the way we just gutted it out.
Talk about that last possession. What had you said in the timeout? What was the team's attitude? And then Geiger takes care of it.
I don't even remember what I told him in the timeout, but something along the lines of, Cody, you just step in there and get a steal and then dunk it or something. But no, that was just a great play by Cody and way to step up and hit free throws at the end. Just very proud of everybody.
Be ready to go tomorrow.
Don't have any other choice.
You got 24 hours to get ready, right?
There you go.
All right, congratulations. Wow. Tigers win it in triple overtime over Jefferson City Helias. Final score, 67-62. I am going to take a little break, catch my breath. I'll be back with individual scoring and wrap things up right after this. Flea, tick, and heartworm season is here. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. Yoakum Automotive's been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility with shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win. Just mention the Tiger discount. Find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. Well, the Tigers had them all the way, right? They win at 67-62 in triple overtime. What a fantastic game. Let's look at individual scoring first for Helias. Too bad they've got to go home after that effort, but Tigers get the best of them. Isaiah Sykes with 24 points, 11 for Colin Kaywood, 9 points for Sam Hoosting, 7 points for Adam Bax, 6 for Hale Henches, and Tigers really did a nice job on him inside, and 3 points for Brock Gerstner. For the Tigers, 29 points for Cody Geiger, 10 for Chase Hoffman, 9 for Dylan Beckemeyer, 8 for Brock Yoakum, 6 for Dylan Ramsey, 5 for Kenyon Smith. And again, the game ends as Cody Geiger steps in front of a pass in the backcourt, intercepts it. The Tigers led by 3, and Helias was going to go down and try and tie it with another three-pointer. They'd been very good from 3 all night. In fact, they were 11 of 20. They hit more than half of their three-point shots. But Cody Geiger decided that wasn't going to happen. He stepped in front of the pass, took 2 steps, and put it down with authority. And the Tigers end up advancing to the state championship game where they are going to play, if I remember correctly, Lafayette, who beat Farmington in the first semifinal. Tigers have a little time to turn it around, less than 24 hours now, but championship game is scheduled for 8:10 tomorrow night, and I will be back. I will be sucking on cough drops for 24 hours, and we'll be back with the play-by-play tomorrow night. State championship still in sight, a chance to go back-to-back for the orange and black, and the Tigers win it here. Final score in this one, 67-62 in triple overtime over Helias. Thanks for listening to Republic Tigers Sports. I'll have the story, I'll have pictures of that dunk, I'll have video of that dunk, and much more at the website, republictigersports.com. For now, so long from Columbia.